a nice, good camera angle today. I'm glad. Anyways, thank you for joining me today. If you are part of the replay crew, welcome back to the channel. I forgot to do that little intro, but yeah, hit the like button, share with your friends and family, subscribe if you're new. I mean, I highly doubt most of you are going to be new. It's usually recurrent subscribers. But anyway, give me a heart in the comment section below if you are a part of the replay crew. If you are not, hello, how are you? And hit that like button, do all that good stuff. We already know how annoying YouTube is about that like button, that's for sure. Looking at this, I feel like I need to redo this. There's something wrong. I'm definitely thinking of investing into a into a new desk for YouTube and leather crafting, just because I feel like this one's getting a little useless, if you will. Not to mention it's completely destroyed. Oh my god, excuse me. It's completely destroyed the sound barrier pucks, especially the one over here, so we'll have to figure that out. But today we got a new leather haul. I'm really excited to show you guys this one. I actually want to go over with you what I plan on doing with this. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing with some of my stuff, and it just sits for a little bit until I figure it out. But with this, I wanted to... I remember seeing this a couple days ago, and it went on sale, so I decided to grab some new leathers. And they're very, like, beautifully pebbled and soft and supple. Like, they're not, like, Italian or anything like that, but I like them, and that's what matters. I think they're nice. I've personally grabbed the best ones in the bunch. Like, the best feeling ones. Because when you're doing cowhides, not every cowhide is the same. Like, not even close. So, you get a lot of variation. And with leather stores that you get to go into in person, it's really nice to be able to, like, just flip through the hides that, like, you think you like the best. Everyone's tastes are different, so... just doing the quick Discord link. There. Discord has been updated. I can go to the live chat now. Hello, Dusty. Oh my lord. My throat is still, like, bothered. How are you doing, Dusty? And thank you so much, Donna Masadi, with the hot body. She's coming in hot today. A nice, generous super chat. I really do appreciate that. She says, hi, Scott. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Funday. Dusty, I've got $5,000 for your dirty socks. LOL, kidding. Why do I think you're not kidding, though? If you want to give me $5,000, though, I'll give you a whole pack of dirty socks, though. You want one sock? A pair of socks? Girl, I'll give you 10 pairs. Fuck it. I'll wear them all. I'll wear all of them. I got a lot of socks. You get them all. 22-month membership super chat from Impulsive Inferno. 22 months. Can you believe that, y'all? Nearly 2 years into doing live streaming and all that. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. It's the way things have changed, too. Like, in the last couple of years, YouTube's a different beast. The internet's a different beast. I'm a different beast. You know, you guys get it. But, got some gorgeous leather here. I'm excited to show you guys this. We'll try to do, like, a little, like, mock-up drawing. Oh, this is, like, taped on pretty well. I hate their tape. But I love using this brown paper they use for templates because it works really nice. I just, like, completely botched this, but, like, girl, it wasn't coming off anyway. Boom. So, we're probably not going to do any, like, crafting today. Like, maybe we'll, like, play with, like, a little bit of the leather, but for the most part, I don't think we're going to do any, like, crazy crafting. Kind of got, like, a popped rib situation going on right now. Love that. We love to see that. So yeah, I got a pop rib. I'm gonna get that looked at tomorrow, so hopefully that's okay. But I'm thinking for inspiration for this bag I want to do, I'm thinking of something similar, not entirely the same, but like maybe like the same structure as the Rider satchel bags. I think with how this slouches and the way it is, it might be really nice for this. Is the Point Man sticker not working anymore? You know, I have to update the stickers on here, that's for sure. I can't believe it's not working. Well, Dusty, I'm just saying, there's a whole bag of socks waiting for you, my dude. Send me that 5,000. You're good. I know you're joking, but... Don, yeah, that's so weird. Why are the member stickers aren't working? That's weird. See, YouTube's a piece of crap. This is why I don't like YouTube, because it's just so stupid. It's like, girl, like, why can't we get our shit together? We're a multi-billion, probably trillion-dollar company at this point, because it's Google. And things like that are broken. Like, come on, let's get it together. Donna saying, my 3-year-old granddaughter stole my banana charm for her backpack. As long as she's taking care of it, I have a feeling that's a tough ask for a 3-year-old. Yeah, no, I don't know why the things aren't working. That's really weird to me. YouTube's a pain in the butt. But it's funny, I still have the other banana bag charm. Never managed to sell that one. I got mine, and then I got the extra one. They're gorgeous. Mine actually doesn't look as nice as the one that's for sale. These were so cool. Don't want to say I feel congested, but like I'm feeling something yucky in my face. I want to try to recreate this in my own way. It's gonna be different though. Dude, making anything makes me nervous. Making anything makes me nervous. Let me just say that. And that is super heavy. Holy crap. So I'm thinking, what we do, like, girl, I cannot draw to save my life. Because I want to try to, like, get it, like, visualized on paper, but, like, that is not going to be easy. Because I can't draw. It's funny, I used to be able to draw. And then I stopped drawing. So kind of like that. Have the zipper there. Okay, that actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it was. I'm like sitting here like roasting myself to help him back, and I'm like, it's not even that big of a deal, girl. Chill. So I don't know how. Well, I mean, I guess that kind of, you know. Technically, you'd want D-ring. The D-ring thing there. You'd want handles. Now the thing is with the handles, I think I want to do like a classic handle. Like a classic one. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like those classic high-end ones. Similar to the one that I have on the Clark flat behind me. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't want to like talk about it and be like, oh, I'm not going to show you guys what it is, because, girl. Some people will be like, oh, what are you talking about, Scott? This one. This kind of handle here. Oh, this feels so beautiful. I love this bag. Every time I pick up this bag, I'm like, oh my god. Luxury, babes. Luxury. But yeah, I'm going to do this style of handle. 2 handles on that same style of bag. Like this one. Because I think that would look really classy and elegant. Oh my lord. I need to like reorganize everything, girl. Who cares? So I want to try to do that. Like, have those, like, really classy... like, handles. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is where my bags... This is where the skill level for my drawing comes to a close. I'm trying to like make it look half decent, but like I'm like again. Okay. So I mean, if that's like way over where it's supposed to be, you guys totally get what I'm doing. Again, we're just visualizing what it's supposed to look like. And I'm thinking maybe this is the part where I'm going to get tricky, because I'm debating on doing like a racing stripe down the middle. Like that would be really cool. Or what we do is do the racing stripe kind of like where the handles are. Here, I'm going to show it where it's facing head on. Apply directly to the forehead. And then, I don't know if I like it like that, though. I really hate how that looks, so I might not do that. But, because some bags will do it like this. And then there's that almost looks like a penis. That one looks less like a penis. Cool. Usually they do it like that. Like the recent Coach ones that they've been doing, like with their like barrel bags, they've been doing it like that. I really fudging hate how that looks, but like I don't think it's gonna look particularly better if it's just... Maybe it does. Maybe it does look a little better just going right down the sides, if that makes sense. How I have it like vaguely depicted there. Very horribly depicted, mind you. Again, I am no artist. I am a leather crafter. I am no artist. So yeah. And then obviously we would have feet at the bottom. We need some feetsies. Another thing. Do we do trim? The rider has trim, so like trim around the edge of the bag. So like, do we add trim to the bag? I feel like trim to the bag would be good with the color contrasting that we have here with the leather. But with that being said, I think we'll get into the leather because we'll be able to better tell. Again, I wish I was better at drawing, but I'm really not. So we got some beautiful... This leather here is a beautiful pebbled leather called Lucido. It's really pretty. I personally really like this stuff. smells a little chrome tanny. But I still like it. To be fair, most of Coach's leathers and all that stuff are chrome tan, so it's not like a bad thing. But as you can tell with this stuff, it has a really nice soft look to the leather, and it's actually got like some structure to it. So I'm thinking it would be like a great all leather bag to do, like, again, in the Coach Rider Satchel style. But technically, I do have two colors, and I'm debating on if the base should be black. I'm debating if the base should be black or if the base should be orange. Because I also got this beautiful orange leather. Both are really nice. Both are about the same. With thickness, quality, everything. Like, I like it a lot, actually. But I'm, like, debating on how we make the bag. Like, do the handles be black with the base of this being orange, or do we do orange handles on the black base? The more I'm, like, thinking about it now out loud, I think it would be really striking to have the black bag with the orange handles, debatably with, like, the orange trim or something. Really depending on what we decide to do with it. But I think that would be really gorgeous. Again, even if we made two at the same time, one to sell, one for myself, and then we could do like two color block variations, but like that's kind of like maybe. That's a maybe. I need to make like good templates. I need to get the templates made before I even start doing that. But with this black, which I really like about the black, is that it turns into like a gray pull-up. And it looks really cool, actually. Like, it actually looks nice. I'm not sure if you guys can even see that. But it just has like a nice little effect to it. Just turns like gray when you bend it and fold it. So again, it's kind of like a pull-up leather, but pebble. I like it. It's interesting. This one doesn't really have a pull-up to it, thankfully. Hey Josh, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Just chilling tonight. Just chilling. It is a little quiet on chat, but it's summer. It's hot. I get it. I love this freaking leather, though. And then I'm also thinking of doing like a different bag, like a completely different bag style, with other leather that I already have. I'm just not sure yet. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that one. That one's gonna be a little tougher to do because that leather's very, like, I wouldn't say stretchy, but like it's got a little bit more stretch to it, so it makes it a little tougher to try and cut. But the leather's gorgeous, and that's what matters. So I think that would be kind of cool. Again, not really sure what anybody would think about for the bag design. Nobody's really... I mean, like, I already know what I'm going to do, but, like, I like showing you guys and getting some opinions on what we're doing. On the inside, though... Thing is, with the inside... Just as what? Yeah, I noticed you watched that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually commented today, Dak. Just wanted to take a few minutes to like reply to everybody, or not everybody, but like some people. Like, girl, some people just. But glad you enjoyed the video. Yeah, $3.79 for a beaded crappy bag is just diabolical at best. And what it's actually really funny because like you actually could get one of my bags for about that price, actually. And it will be better made. Like, hands down. Luxury. It's got the wool over everybody's eyes. Not everybody, but a lot of people's eyes. In that video, actually, I know, like, I don't usually, like, publicly bitch too much about, like, mean comments or whatever. Like, I do sometimes, but not all the time. One of the people were, like, basically telling me to get a life because I was in a store I didn't technically like. And I'm like, girl, like, that's not the point, you dummy. Like, that's not... I still go to these stores. I still do the shop with me trips. I still talk about luxury to try and, like, spread information. And I feel like a lot of people gatekeep information all the fucking time. And for what? To make it seem like you're superior? No, you're not. I think it's fair that I'm going into these stores and giving them a fair shot. Yeah, I might have a little bit of bad history, bad blood with Coach, but I'm not, like, what I'm not getting is that I actually say nice things, and then people are like, you're just so negative, you're this, that, and the third, and I'm like, dude, I think you're projecting just a tiny bit. I think you're projecting because you missed the point. You missed the positivity. If you thought the whole video was just negative, then again, the call's coming from inside the house. Tea. Like, you know what I mean? Like, girl, calm down. But anyway, I'm not going to go too hard into that. I just think people are just a little brain dead nowadays. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nothing. Nothing. It's fine. I do appreciate everybody that actually did watch my last video, because that was a pretty good performing video for me right now. And it showed that people watched and were intrigued. So I'm really appreciative of people that did watch and were intrigued. I am currently working on a new video for tomorrow. I'm trying to get a little back into uploading like twice a week regularly. I do have bad news about that, though, because I do know... I've mentioned it, like, once or twice. They're redoing the balconies here at my apartment building. They're doing it slowly at a time, and it's been loud. There's been a lot of ruckus. There's been a lot of dust. There's been a lot of bullshit. And, it's making its way along my side now. And I'm like, oh my god. So that's gonna, like, really throw a lot of wrenches into me trying to get back into this. So I'm gonna try to do what I can before that happens, and then hopefully I can get a lobotomy, because that would really help in this situation. Getting a lobotomy would definitely help, because I am high strung. I'm high strung, girl. Like, it's, we know that. We know that. We're not stupid. Anyway. So, what do you guys think of the leather? Do you guys like this stuff? Does it look good to y'all? It looks nice in the camera footage, actually. The light's picking up on it nicely. And with the orange one. I like the orange too. A little bit of a fold in the leather there, but that happens. It's normal. That looks nice in the light as well. I completely agree, Josh. I was thinking of actually, I think before you came in, I was talking about doing a color block barrel bag. Not barrel bag, but like a duffel bag. Or satchel. It's probably a satchel. Like this one I have here from Coach. I was thinking of doing something like this. But doing like the classic handles rather than like these like riveted, like the country style. I was thinking more like a classy bag. Thinking like color block it black as the solid base of the bag and then do orange accents where it needs to be done. I think that would pop a lot. But we'll see. We'll see. Depending how much leather I have with the black, I might be able to do 2 bags. Because there's a lot here. There's actually quite a bit here. So I think I might be able to do a few different things with this. Especially if I'm not happy with like the colorway that I choose. So much work rolling this stuff up. But yeah. No, the leather store had a sale, so I decided to grab a couple of the leathers that I was looking at. I like the black one a lot, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to try to grab that. Leather is beautiful, you guys. Leather is beautiful. But yeah. Expensive too. Girl, I know, like, we all bitch about prices going up everywhere and stuff, but, like, even the leather store is starting to go up in prices, and I'm like, can we stop? Please, for the love of God. Like, does everything have to go up in price? Like, girl, I can barely live as it is, and y'all expect me to fucking, like, It's driving me nuts, dude. In Canada, in the past year, and years being generous, there's been probably like 4 price increases on like food and like that kind of crap. Like my milk, like I get like like oat milk and almond milk and that kind of stuff. And it's literally gone from $3.50 to like $5. Why? Why, like, and that's just dairy-free milk. That is just that. So, like, everything else that keeps going up, now leather's going up, this is going up, that's going up. It's like, holy crap, dude. Like, can we get, like, a breather? I don't know if it's like that in the States right now where, like, everything just keeps going up, like, every 2 months. In Canada, apparently they want us to be homeless because, like, I don't even understand what they're trying to do. Clara? Don't be silly. It's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating. Excuse me, oh my god. I'm having, like, issues. I'm having issues. I guess it's just one of those things, right? It just feels... It feels weird to be, like, literally priced out of everything. Literally everything. And, like, nothing seems to be, like... leveling out. Nothing seems to be, like, pausing. Like, it's... I don't get it. I just don't get it anymore, y'all. A little piece of glue or something on the bag handle. But yeah. Again, pretty quiet today in chat, so probably get out of y'all's hair sooner than later. We've already been on for like 30 minutes, 40, 35 minutes maybe. And yeah, so this was the bag design. I wanted to try and replicate the rider. Did that. I technically could try to like imagine the other bag I wanted to do, but where did I put the pen? There it is. Because I did mention there was 2 bags I wanted to make, but it's like one of those things where it's like, am I ready to make that one? It is inspired by my summer bag that I have, the one that I had to like save because my cat decided to just, you know, be a little twit. Thinking of doing the same style of tote. And then you'd have like a hook or something there. I don't know. I want to do that style of tote in like a really baggy pebbled leather. I don't think I have the pebbled leather out though. I have like oh no, I have some. It's right here. Scraps, but I wanted to do this leather because I have a ton of this leather still. And it's really nice stuff too. It's also pebbled, but I wanted to try and do that, if that makes sense. With the tote bag style. And then I wanted the duffel satchel carry-all thing to be in these, like the black and orange leathers here. So that's what I'm thinking of doing for projects. When? I don't know. Probably start this week at some point. I've just been so like, I recently got my Crohn's meds, and like that stuff usually makes me a bit tired. On top of like the crazy heat waves that we keep getting. Girl, I feel like some days I'm just like, ugh! But we'll make it through. This leather is so pretty. Like, I don't know if it's, because like I don't know, it's really nice. It might be like a full grain, but like I don't think so. I mean, it could be. It's really pretty. It's really nice. If anything, this is probably more of top green leathers than anything. This one, okay, no, this one's probably top green. Looking at the like the thicknesses and like that kind of stuff. Regardless, they're all vaguely similar, but I definitely think this stuff is superb. This stuff is definitely superb. It reminds me of that Coach glove tan pebbled leather. What the fuck was that? Child. Yeah, so. Nice stuff. My roommate has no sense of volume control. Like, at all. God, people are just so... Come on, y'all. People have no self-awareness anymore. It's kind of crazy. Just a little. But, it does, again, I don't... People aren't talking. I just want to chat with y'all. Yeah. I wonder how these slice. Oh, there's like a... Yeah, see, I can... Roommates are hard to live with. No, totally, I agree. Again, like, it could be worse for me, so, like, I can't complain too much, but, like, sometimes I'm like... Oh. Tape residue. What is going on here? So, yeah, this stuff cuts nicely. I got a Donna asking what colors we got. We got this beautiful, beautiful dark orange. It's like a nice blood orange. It's like a beautiful pebbled leather kind of deal. Very nice, in my opinion. I mean, I like it. It's not one of those, like, crazy high-end Italian leathers, but, like, it's still pretty nice. It feels great. It has a great slouch to it, so I think these will make great slouchy bags. You can even see, like, all, like, the wrinkles, the fat wrinkles and all that. I love seeing that. The stretch marks. Beautiful piece. This one even folds nicely. Like, when it folds, you can see, like, the beauty and, like, the grain and everything like that. My ugly ass fingers, oh my lord. Come on. Come on, Scott, get it. There we go. See how pretty that looks. So pretty. But yeah. Got that one. And then we got black. We got black with a gray-ish toned pull up underneath. So, it's funny. Does it even work on this side? No, it doesn't. That's so funny. It doesn't even work on this. That's funny. Well, the pebble, this black pebble leather has like a really nice gray pull up. So that's really nice. I think what I want to do with these is make a duffel. I tried drawing it out a little bit. My drawing skills absolutely suck ass. So we're going to try to do like a cute little high-end barrel duffel style. And then with the purple leather, which is over here, I'm going to put it away. The purple leather, we're going to do the tote style. At least I want to. Just delicious. So that's what I'm planning on doing for my next coming bag projects, because I really want to make something like that. Both heavily inspired by Coach bags, of course. It's like my favorite brand. Obviously, some of what I'm going to do is going to be inspired by that with my own twist, right? The color purple, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful color. I haven't used it as much as I want to when crafting yet, but it's just one of those ones that's a little tougher to work with, so I just don't use it as much, but I have perfect ideas for this stuff. It's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And do have I ever noticed scratches from the barbed wire on the cows? Um, I mean, technically, kind of. Like, like on this leather here, you can actually see a lot of either bug bites or probably what you would say is barbed wire. You can see all those like little black dots. They're like damage done to the hide. So that's actually probably what you're talking about. But yeah, that's yeah. There's a great example of that. This is a nice leather too. I actually use this one to leather wet the batty crossbodies and all that. But this one needs to be moistened. But yeah, lots of, you can tell this cow really rubbing it up against the stuff. Just asking because I do when building furniture. Yeah, fair. Yeah, no, I get the same type of stuff. Girl, there's stuff with branding in it. There's some stuff looks like they literally like brutalized the cow before tanning it. I'm like, girl, what are you? Okay. Um, you get so many different variations in hides. Like you see like everything. You get the branding marks. You get the fat wrinkles. You get the creasing. You get folds, fat folds. You get freaking everything, dude. Scars. I'm just like thinking of all the things that you can find on like leather hides. It's cool though. I like it. I'm like, is this a scratch or is this just like excess, like build up from the finish? Yeah, doesn't matter. It's still lovely. I love this stuff, and I can't wait to make bags with it. I wonder how this black cuts as well, though. So let's quickly. There's like this little piece here. This is funny because you actually see where it didn't pebble, where they weren't able to like fully finish it. So it's just like a smooth piece of black. It's kind of funny. And then it's pebbled. If anything, it makes it look like that it was pressed on. But like I don't feel like it's uniform enough to be like at all pressed. So I'm assuming it might have been like folded in, or like when they do the tanning process, it probably had this little piece just like sticking out of the machine while everything else was being done. So it's kind of cool. It's funny. It's nice hide too. Like I'm not mad at it. Let's see how well this one cuts. Cuts nicely as well, so that's good. It looks funny. I don't want you guys looking at my disgusting fingers. Oh my god. That is like one thing where I'm actually like a little self-conscious on YouTube is my like disgusting fingers. That's the one thing I get self-conscious on, my fingers. Because I'm always one of those people that's like, oh, ew, that person doesn't like take care of their finger. So when I'm like, and I'm in like a nail biter, like and like a finger biter and shit like that, and like my fingers, I just get like really like self-conscious, and I'm like, oh, you know, my fingers look gross. People are probably thinking the same thing about my fingers that I think about other people's. I just think if you're doing like hand content, you should at least try to present your nails and fingers in a decent way. Me smelling the leather gets you every time. I know, I'm like watching myself on the playback and like watching it just like me going like it's like so funny because it just makes me look so stupid. Oh well. But yeah, so this is the new stuff I got. I'm excited. I hope the bags turn out nicely. I am getting much better at doing this as each bag goes on, so I have no doubt with my abilities. Oh, come on. That's not coming off. Fudge. Come on. Let's go. Don't be a pain in my ass. Damn, who... Tannery needs to be inspected for doing this, because girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you really hate me? Like, oh my god. Oh, come on, you piece of fuck. Stupid. Again, whoever did that needs to be fired immediately. This is awful. Oh, almost an hour in. Almost an hour into the live stream. I'm just picking a sticker out of my leather. Love it. If you guys are enjoying my pathetic live stream, please do hit that like button. Showing us some love. The YouTube algorithm demands you show me love. YouTube algorithm's trash. Hate to say it, but like, let's be for real here. Damn thing doesn't work. The other one's on the inside. That way. So if, I mean, it depending if I'm like working on this enough for Wednesday, maybe we can do like a Wednesday's leather crafting live stream because we haven't done one in a while. And maybe we can make a bag. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because I still got to make the templates for it. I'm going to try to make sure that's actually done correctly before getting into crafting the whole thing. You know what I mean? If you don't know, most times they suggest that you make the bag out of leather. Or not paper. Make the bag out of paper. And that's how you kind of get the gist of the bag itself, in a sense. So, like, that's how you, like, play with, like, the dimensions and all that. Like, oh, it didn't fold up all the way. Okay, so let me get another piece of paper and then fold it up all the way. That kind of thing. Am I going to use both colors for one bag? Yes. Oh, sorry, that's what color blocking means. Sorry. I didn't think that I didn't think to explain color blocking. So what color blocking would be is 2 different colors. So again, the base of the bag would be black or orange, depending. I'm thinking black, but at the same time, when I think orange, that could be cute. I feel like if I do orange base of this bag, it might be a little too Halloween-y, to where this would just make it look more accented. So I'm thinking black as the base. Handles and trim and pocket on the interior, that kind of thing, would be the orange leather. Because I think that would be a nice contrast. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense with what I'm trying to do here. And then, yeah. Probably do a black zipper or something. Something like that. Shouldn't be tough. I didn't think about the zipper, though. I didn't think about the zipper. I think I have a black zipper somewhere. I believe I still have black zipper, so it should be fine. Should all be good to do. Should be. Really hoping so. I think I might need to go buy a zipper. The store was closing. I didn't have a lot of time to look through some stuff yesterday, so that's fine. Let's see what zippers I have, though. Don't think I have a lot. No, I don't. Well, there's this red. That might look cute, actually. That might actually be good. Do we think that's a perfect match in color? Do we think that's a perfect match? Or, like, close enough, I would say. I know it has, like, a slight more red undertone to it, but, like, I definitely feel like we could make the bag with this stuff. If anything worse comes to worse, I would just leave the zipper semi-unfinished until I had the ability to get to the leather store to buy, like, a YKK brass zipper, but I might even have one somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Usually happens to me, so that's what I'm thinking of doing, y'all. I think that would be fun, cute, hot fly. Pretty close. Yeah, it is pretty close, right? So I'm thinking maybe we could just use that, because this would look like it's like pretty damn close. So having that like as the zipper of the bag, of the black base of the bag, and then have orange handles, I think that would look mint. So we'll see. We shall see. leather is so gorgeous. Oh my god, I just love it so much. I love it. It's so beautiful. Been using my Rider Coach satchel a lot though. When I took it out for its spin run for the outlet video and retail video, because the retail video is coming out tomorrow. Get a look at the Coach barrel kiss lock bags, the Waverly turn lock. Did I look at the Waverly turn lock before? I can't remember. Well, regardless, we get a look at that. And, yeah. Because, like, what's crazy about Coach right now is, like, even though there's new stuff being updated on the website and everything, you don't get to look at any of that shit in store. You don't have the ability to, like... If you don't have the ability to go to Toronto itself, like, you don't get to, like, see any of the new stuff. And even then... It takes forever for them to get it, if they even get it. Like, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. So I'm stuck with what I get when I go there. You know what I mean? And the Coach barrel kiss lock bag is old as fuck now at this point, but I finally got video footage of it. And I know people were asking me about that, so hopefully... the video does something for somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I really tried to do what I could. They literally just don't update any. It was all the same stuff. Nothing, like, absolutely nothing new. I'm confused. I'm just genuinely confused. Where's all these new products? Where's all this shit your employees are constantly hustling on fucking Instagram and TikTok? Where are they? Oh, that's right. You want them to, like, personally contact these losers on TikTok and then... Did I say TikTok twice? Contact these losers on TikTok. Yeah. Sorry. Oh my god. They ruined it. They ruined everything. Coach can suck a fart out of my ass. Lure 420 asking, how do you feel about vintage Coach? Oh, I love vintage Coach. Again, this bag isn't necessarily vintage. It might be considered to some people, but like, I still love my Coach bags. This one's what? From 20... I need to refresh what year this one's from. The tag is on the inside of the pocket. 2014. This one's from 2014, mid-2014. I still use it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Mind you, I don't know if somebody tried redoing the edge paint, or if the edge paint really just didn't adhere very well. It's really funny. It's almost like I can tell exactly what edge paint they used on this bag, because I have it. I'm like 99.99% sure I know exactly what edge paint they used on this bag. Either the people that were at Coach at the time or what, but it's not a good edge paint to use in my opinion. Regardless, that's my highest critique of the bag, which compared to now is pretty night and day. Pretty night and day. After a certain point, Coach quality just takes a complete drastic downturn, and there's no saving it at this point. Unless, you know, the Louis Vuittoners leave in droves. Just as fast as they got here, I hope they leave just as quick. They're fucking annoying people, man. Feels like you're arguing with a brick wall that says Louis Vuitton on it. You're like, doesn't matter what I say, you're still just gonna be like, Louis Vuitton! Luxury! Crazy. I hate it. I hate it here. People being like, oh, why do you talk about this brand if you don't like it? Because I don't like any of the brands anymore. I think they're all trash, and I think they're all scamming us, but... Apparently you didn't watch that video. People just pick and choose when to get upset about my content, and I just find it funny every time. I just find it kind of comical. Like, there's people recently that'll, like, just randomly pop up in a video. They'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe how negative you are with Coach now. It's their first time commenting. I'm like, girl, get out of here. Get out of here. This is your first time commenting, and you haven't said anything in the past? Really? Very interesting, if you ask me. But anyway, enough of me rambling about... Did I said it? Feels like you can't really have an opinion anymore. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it feels like. It feels like you're being, like, held at gunpoint. If you regards. Yeah. Best regards. That's exactly what I said regards. Yep. The coach regards. Ramble on. I could ramble about it. That's the problem. I have too many thoughts and feelings about this stuff. You know what I mean? When you get so invested into something, and then you have to, like, watch it just crumble before your very eyes, it just kind of, like, makes you, like, pissed off, kind of. Like, not pissed off, but, like, you just kind of, like, look at it all, like... Are you being for real? Are you being for real? Am I sleeping? Am I dreaming still? Like, did I not wake up this morning? Is this a lucid dream? Am I in a coma? Oh, I forgot I might be in a coma. Because there's no way. There's no way that... no, there's just no... I refuse to believe that I'm not in a coma right now, okay? It would explain my daily migraines. And me... I'm just joking around. But, like, it... no. Being a YouTuber is fun, but also equal parts irritating, if that makes sense. Because I was recently talking to another creator, and I was asking them, because, like, it's different. Like, okay, so, like, my hairdresser, when I went to go do modeling for him, we were talking about, like, social media influencing and all that stuff, and I was asking him about it, and I'm like, is your community the same as the community that I find myself in? Is it, like, is there similarities? Is it, like, am I just being a stick in the fucking mud to the point of being, like, what am I doing here kind of thing? Like, you know what I mean? But, like, I feel like being a luxury influencer is a bit different than just being like your typical in niche influencer. You know what I mean? Like it's a little weird to like kind of try and describe, because like brand loyalty is a huge thing. And I was asking about that specifically. I'm like, are people like super like dick riders for specific brands or something? But like, I feel like in that community specifically, the brand's the person, which makes it a little different, because you don't have people shilling for like one specific brand or like what, like, you know what I mean. At least it doesn't feel like that necessarily. It feels like more their brand is them. They are their brand. To where, yeah, that can be true in this niche or whatever, but like as time goes on, it deters from that completely. Like completely deters from that type of community of people trying to build themselves up as brands rather than just being brand influencers. And as I'm saying this all out loud now, I wasn't able to like fully express myself that way to him in the moment, because I was just trying to like figure out what I was trying to say without being like bah humbug, you know what I mean? Like, but it is different. It is very different. And because it's so different, it's tough to really break out or break free from it, like that kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. But this community is definitely different. Like, definitely. And as time goes on, it just makes it more and more evident to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people telling me, my old audience telling me to get a life in their own pathetic, rich way is wild. Like, that is wild. Because I don't want to dick ride coach. Because I don't want to go up to Stuart Vevers and gargle his dirty, musty balls. Sorry, I don't want to. And I'm not going to. And, like, I just... No. Mm-mm. Something about being here doesn't sit right with me at all. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I call out the things that I do. That's why I try to, like, inform people. You know what I mean? I want to give you guys information. I want to help spread awareness to a degree. Not like awareness. I'm not sitting there saying like I'm fucking doing the Lord's work or anything like that. But like, it's nice to like inform people of like real things. Like, you know what I mean? Like the leather qualities and stuff like that. I was able to like identify specific things in my last Coach Outlet video. If you watched it, you understand what I'm talking about. Like the blue vachetta, or like the blue wristlets with like the vachetta leather like trim and all that. I want to talk about that stuff. I don't want to sit there and unbox bags anymore. Like, I was never really like a brand writer, if you will, but the only way to succeed in today's climate is to be a brand writer. And I also feel like there's been a massive switch from in this community again. This is kind of like it all feeds off itself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of TikTok influencers, like I keep saying, like those TikTok employee influencers. It all just switched to that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not as much click throughs, and like people aren't popping off in this luxury niche the way they should be on YouTube, because the brands converted that attention and that way. You know what I mean? They were able to hook, line, and sinker all of their audiences this way, which is miraculous, honestly. But is it downright deceitful? Obviously. So it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not down with being deceitful. I'm not down with that crowd. Your phone's ringing. hopefully people can understand why I still go to these stores and film them and like talk about the brands, because we deserve all the information. Again, hot reminder, I was offered that job. I was offered the TikTok influencer job. And I said no. Because you can't say a single bad thing about anything Coach does. And in a world filled with fake people, I would rather die than fall into that category. Like, I just don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. That's what I didn't come here to work for brands. Like, no. Why would I want to work for a brand, bitch? I am the brand. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the brand. But the luxury niche doesn't fucking get that. They only see the handouts, the this, the that, like the PR. Oh, I want to be an influencer so I can get Coach PR. Oh, I want to be an influencer so I can go work for Coach. Not, I want to be an influencer to help people or whatever. You know what I mean? It's the exact opposite. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking say something, and yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with it. You have every right to not care. That's cool. Like, that's great. But we've been at this point for how long now? And you're now just kind of like catching on. Like, you're just kind of like now like switching up on me. Like, get out of here. Just go. Go. Like, I'm sick of it. No wonder why I don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, come on. Like, let's actually use our heads for a little bit. People were telling me a $100 wristlet isn't expensive for Coach outlet. Are you stupid? No, I don't think you're stupid. I think you're new. I think you're new here because you clearly just don't know. Like, it's just so exhausting. What is the new Coach drop, actually, Ms. Daniela? Let me look that up. As I had no idea there was a new drop. Coach just makes me so miserable. It's like a puppy that's no longer a puppy that keeps pissing on the floor, and you're like, dude, you're 5 years old and you're still pissing on the floor? Like, come on. Coach. God. These book charms are so stupid, too. In theory, I was kind of excited about the book charms, but they fucked that up, too. They can't do anything right. They just can't. I'm assuming you mean Coach Retail, Miss Daniela. Yeah, the rider. Yeah, no, I don't think there is anything. I don't see anything. The website's not even working. Go figure. Go figure the website's not working. What else is new with this piece of shit? This is what I mean, y'all. How much money have we pumped into this brand and they can't work on the website? Am I taking crazy pills? Am I stupid? Now you're gaslighting me into thinking that I'm the retard. Like, what is going on here? Yeah, no, like the Rogue Bag 31, the Jade Jawstring. I think I talked about these, though. Yeah, I don't see anything. Unless you mean Coach Outlet? Let's see what Outlet says. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here either. Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of Hawk Tui. Yeah, I'm not sure which drop you mean. Is it like one of those ones being like teased on fucking Instagram or whatever? Oh, new drop coming. Oh, you gotta call me. You gotta text my number. And I'll send you it. I'm gonna... Fuck, so stupid, dude. I'm so sick of it. I hate modern luxury. The way like the switch up on modern luxury was just so quick is just like, to me, deafening, and that's why I don't support it anymore. I just think I think on the 1st of June was one. Yeah, so like the rider, right? The rider's okay. I mean, like I don't like the rider that they made, but like I have my rider, and it's made me really appreciate what I have. So, off topic. What are your thoughts on Madewell bags? Madewell. See, I get asked about Madewell every now and then, and I always forget who and what Madewell is. Like I know it's a bag company, but like I always forget. Like you know what I mean? I'm like, what's Madewell? I don't think it's an expensive brand, is it? I don't think so. Nothing's working, of course. Bags. Okay, so they're just like random, like. Okay. I mean, like, I can't give you a full, honest opinion without being able to see these in person, without being able to, like, you know, judge the materials and all that. But, like, it's not. They don't make ugly bags by any means. Okay, so it is 100% leather. It says. They say 100% leather, but we know what. Coach. So, for the most part. Okay, no, it actually does look at it like it is all like the woven one does look like it's all leather. You just have to be careful with woven bags because if they're not done correctly, they can actually not hold up the greatest. But a woven bag, a all leather woven bag for $241 is not bad. For me, I would think that's reasonable considering again it is woven. And it doesn't look like it's one of those leathers that's pre-woven. Because you can get some material that's already pre-quilted, pre-woven, everything, you know. So they also got like a woven crossbody clutch. Oh, they have like a black and white woven clutch. That's kind of cute. Kind of looks like a checkerboard kind of thing. Let me see here. 100% leather. So like stores do well. Leather sourced from a tannery that was certified by the like I don't really care about that group to be quite frank. I think that group's kind of full of shit, but yeah, it doesn't look bad. And then the clutches here, they have like a cute little fabric lining by the looks of it. It's not bad. That's cute. I think that's cute. If you guys can see my disgusting phone screen. So like they're not bad. I'll look at the other woven bag I was looking at. Sorry, I didn't show you guys. Madewell doesn't look bad. Again, I would like to be able to see things in person to get a better depiction, but like this red one's really cute. I like that. That's really cute. See, that's something I would actually buy. Like, I'm not saying like I would go out and buy this in specific, but like a bag like this because I know I can't make a woven bag. Looking at that, I'm like, I'd rather shoot myself than try to make that. $241? Girl, it's gonna take me like 8 hours to make that. I'll take it. And in my head, I'm like, 8 hours times 25, because you gotta pay yourself for your skill level and all that, and like that's already like $200. So like the fact that this is 241 with all of that, like I'm not mad. I'm not mad. So that's my opinion on Madewell bags. J. Crew Light. Okay, I didn't really. Oh, thank you, Quids. I appreciate that. I have a woven sling bag, large size. I've had it for years. It's awesome. That's good. Especially when you're dragging some quality. Well, cause like I just don't get it, dude. Like these quality issues are just like obscene to me. You know what I mean? Like I like looking at like a nice leather bag and being like, the price point's good. I don't see any pleather. Like I don't see any like gimmicks. It looks good. That makes me happy to see. You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna go out and buy a Madewell bag? Probably not. I mean, maybe if I found like I won't sit there and say never, but like you guys know me. If I like something, I will buy it. You know. So like if I came across a Madewell bag, let's say, well, like thrifting or something, and I was like, oh no, I fuck with that bag. Like I'm gonna get it. You know. So we'll see. I'll definitely have to keep an eye out. But yeah, no, the red is gorgeous, girl. I love that red. That red is pretty. Like that's what I'm saying. $241 for an all leather red woven bag like that. Like if Coach did that, if Coach did that, $700 easy. $700 and it would have pleather in it. And it would have fucking pleather in it. No excuse. There's no excuse. You know what I mean? I mean, like, watch, there's like a random piece of pleather in these, but like, looking, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get that feel. Like, and it's like, okay, like, those look cute. Like, leather bags, I like that. And like, Coach isn't the only one that is doing the price goes up, as LC says here, but quality goes down. They're not the only ones. But they are the most popular brand right now. And I built my audience off of Coach and that stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, why wouldn't I talk about the huge decline of my favorite brand that feels completely counterintuitive to being an actual influencer, as I was stating before with my little rant there? It's completely counterintuitive to what I'm doing. Coach is dropping the ball. I know. Like, I think Coach is in for like a really big shakeup, in a sense, because like I was explaining, like if you ask the employees and stuff, like nobody's like happy with Coach right now, and all of their recent like drops haven't been selling out. I think what happened was that powder pink, you guys remember that really ugly powder pink collection that went massively viral? That might have done more damage than good for them in the long run, because shit's boring. It's boring. Like, I know some people weren't happy with the quality either, so like I can see the decline happening right now. I think right now we're kind of like at that very tip of the spear. They're not going to go any higher. I don't think Coach is going to go any higher. If they do, I'll eat my own foot. But like I always say, I'm not gonna ever sit there and say 100% for anything, but I'm pretty sure we're at the tip of the spear. Like we are about to free fall into like the roller coaster. Like, you know, when you go up and you go down. I'm pretty sure we're about to do that. Like, yeah, Gen Z has their bags and stuff, but I just don't see Gen Z getting hooked the way they want them to be. Because with Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they move on quick, girl. They move on quick. They gave Labubu's 8 months tops. And when they said Labubu was done, that shit was done. You know what I mean? So like, once they say coach is done, it's gonna be done. And I think it might actually result in them having, because they do the roller coaster effect all the time. That's just kind of like a part of coach's history. I think they're gonna have the deepest plummet yet, because people are gonna move on. They lost their core audience, or at least some of them. I think what's gonna keep them afloat is the high-end luxuriers, like the people that moved from buying Louis Vuitton exclusively to buying Coach exclusively. I think that's gonna be like that. I just I missed like fuck. Oh well. They're burning both ends of the wick, but as quickly as they got their teen 20s demographic, they will lose them for the next big. And that's literally what I was just saying. That's hilarious. That's exactly what I was just saying. There's gonna be a new trend, and with these trends now, they're gonna drop off, and like it's gonna be hysterical to watch. Again, the only thing keeping them afloat is going to be those Louis Vuittoners that felt burned from Louis Vuitton. It's not looking good for Coach. It's not looking good for Coach. Good. And I blame Stewart. And I will until the day I croak. Gen Z won't hang on to these for a long time like OG Coach. They'll sit there and be like, ooh, I mean, my little cute little Coach bag. We already know trends don't last long. Not in 2026. Trends used to last a little longer. And that would make it so people could get hooked. But social media is a completely different beast. Just within the last 2 years. So I think they're going to have a tough time coping with that loss. And then it's going to be comical watching them try to win people back, because they're going to have to go back to that core Coach audience. And you've already burnt them so bad to the point you ignored your core audience. That doesn't help prosper that. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually like really bad. That's really bad. Especially when you're about to hit that. Coach is pushing Suede, and Suede is high maintenance, a hard pass for me. See, I like Suede, but yeah, you're right. They're pushing it too much. Suede is typically reserved for, like, the fall months. Winter. Cozy. Not every fucking release. Since when is Suede, like, the all-year-round bag? Never. You will never see anybody walking around with a full Suede bag all year long. Like, you're not going to. Your cup is giving 7-Eleven Slurpee Day. I love this cup. It's so wild. I think going viral does more damage than benefits the brand. It's childish in my view, not built for long term. Exactly. That's kind of, I think, what we're all getting at right now, is that, like, yeah, it's great for a cute little viral moment. That's all it's gonna be. Like, that's all it's gonna be. And then what? Oh, no. Now we gotta correct course. We gotta damage control. And it's like, it's too late. It's too late. I'm over it already. You know what I mean? You burned me. I spent how much money? Personally. You guys have been here. You guys know. You guys see my collection. I spent so much money. And what upsets me is, like, they advertise stuff as, it's all leather, baby. It's the highest quality. Like, they literally have it on their patch on the inside. Made to last, craft to last. And it's not. Like, some stuff is, like, again, the older bags, yeah. But when you've like pumped so much money into the brand and then you look at your stuff falling apart in front of your eyes, you're like, was I scammed? I thought fake bags were supposed to fall apart. I thought the real thing was supposed to like be here forever. So why is my wallet falling apart in front of my face? And why does every bag I have that same goddamn material inside of it? I would like to know. And you better not tell me it's to save pennies, because bitch, you could fucking do whatever you want with that money. Like, you literally are making such large margins. You can take a tiny little penny loss on a bag. A 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, whatever. Like, girl, come on. Come on. Coach lost their ethos, but is blinded by EBITDA. What is that? Do you know? I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to teach me something new today. Yeah, I actually don't know. Every bird is tinier dead ass. Is that what that means? Like, I don't. Anyway. Coach will have a rude awakening, but anyway. I am actually getting a little hungry. And we've been ranting for like an hour. I can't even believe that. Holy crap. We've been going crazy. Earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Okay. Measures a company's core operational performance by excluding financing costs. Oh, okay, okay. Thank God, Miss Daniela, I'm going to be making that myself. No, they are definitely blinded by the money. Like, it's... They see the things rising. Like, they see those, like, inclines or whatever. They're like, oh my God, we're doing better than ever. For 5 minutes. And then what? You do great for 5 minutes, and then what? Not very smart. But I would love for them to go back to making all leather bags. I'm not one of those people that's against lining in bags, like, at all. Like, I personally prefer one without lining, just because it does show that, like, the leather itself, like, you really believe in the product, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I don't think Coach is ever going to do that ever again. I know there is, like, a slight argument to being like, oh, well, those bags just, they don't break down. They're too good. They're made too good. And that's why they had to stop doing it. We're not in 1990 anymore. Going back to social media, we have social media. We have influencers. We have a lot more access to this stuff than we did before. People love to buy stuff. In 1990, yeah, people might have had less severe spending habits. But in 2026, as Coach as a brand is totally capable of producing those full glove tan leather bags, those thick, nice, hardy leathers, and pumping them out. They should have no problem pumping them out, but the problem is that they think, well, first off, it's too much money. But, like, in the sense that, like, you'll see people defend it and be like, oh, they're just, again, like I said, they're too good. They're too good. They don't fall apart. They don't this. They don't that. And I'm like, well, like, again, like, who cares? That doesn't stop us from buying 5 of the same bag. today. You know what I mean? I bought how many tabbies? How many tabbies did I buy? You know what I mean? None of them are built that way. I would prefer that they were. I would prefer that they were. Like they would actually like I hope I'm getting out my point. I might not be, but I hope I am. But that's not an issue. You know what I mean? Like making things too good today is not an issue. That should not be an issue. At least for like a leather house brand kind of thing. Should not be an issue. Especially the way they do their social networking. You know what I mean, guys? Like it should you can do the best of both worlds. You can give us what we want at the core and still make your stupid profits in the long term. One way to kind of like go about doing that would be get those bags out at a reasonable price point. Don't put them on sale. If you have the ability, just don't put them on sale because they're that good. You know what I mean? If that even makes sense. I don't know if I'm even making sense at this point, but like I hope I am. Even in comparison to literally, even just a few years ago. Even though a few years ago they were still doing the pleather stuff. You know what I mean? But like it just gets worse. It only gets worse. When technically the world today is producing some of the most insane leather imaginable. We have the ability to do the crazy, amazing, beautiful gloved hand leather bags of the 1990s and still have them pumped out the way, you know what I mean? Like we can have best of both worlds, but they don't want it that way. They want it the best for them and them only. So that means we get crappy product that falls apart faster. And they know that. They know that. They know that people hoard their bags. They know that not everybody's using their bags, you know? So like it's a lot. I hope I'm making sense. It's a lot. I hate them. To be fair, I don't really like a lot of luxury brands anymore. Like it's just not ideal. In 2026, all you gotta do is sprinkle in a tiny little bit of FOMO, have an excellent product drop. That's all you need. You don't, but I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I'm stupid. Anyway, my coffee's done. So I think what I'm gonna do now is end the live stream here, go make some food, get ready for tomorrow's video, because I gotta edit all of that still and all that fun stuff. Shouldn't be too much longer for that. So, I love you all to the absolute clusterfuck. And back, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys. I hope you all have a good one. And thank you for ranting with me. Are you